Welcome to 125
125
Wholesome House Podcast. Coming at you today, we got, are you too cool to bundle up?
Cool,
is TikTok here for good or is it leaving?
What happened to the white-throated rail?
Oh, wow.
The evolution as you get older and times that God tried to send you a message.
He talking to you. There you go.
Coming at you right now. Tune in.
Ow!
You know what I mean? And lately though, I've been trying to be more cognizant of my screaming for John's neighbors, so they don't think that John is an axe murderer.
They be pretty chill, bro.
Hey, listen, if they ain't said nothing yet,
It don't even be those types of screams, though.
I ain't even trying to test it.
Fair.
You feel me?
We living in troubling times, and how they gonna get away with a little too much.
You know what I'm saying? Turn into a different situation.
Golly.
Welcome. Oh wait, is this 125?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what's the deal? Welcome to episode 125 of Wholesome House. It's your boy Benjamin Lane, the nonchalant needle mover. Glad to be here. Oh, by the way, I'm sure you all have already noticed, but we're kind of testing something new out. Okay, you know, it's those that are YouTube viewers and subscribers of us on YouTube.
Yeah.
You may have realized that we took a chunk of last episode and posted it the following week. So we're going to start sort of experimenting with that kind of like format where, we're basically making and repackaging some of our content just for those that might not want to listen to the full hour. I know the real ones out there like, hey, I love it. Give me more of it. You know, we love that. We appreciate that. But we also recognize in order for us to reach, different people, and also, work with YouTube's algorithm and whatnot, then we need to kind of change some things up. So don't think that was, like another episode. I'm sure you guys got really excited. I'm sorry, but that was, a piece of the last episode. But, hey, if you really liked it the first time you watched it, feel free to watch it again. But I'm happy to be here. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. Who else we got?
this Wavy J, shout out my heat. Shout out
Big
consumers.
shout out to Heat.
Shout out consumers. You know what I'm saying? Big 125, man. I damn near would go for some 100-degree weather right now for how cold it is.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a big jump. That's a huge jump for us right now, but all right.
And the heat be heating for sure, especially here. But
cold be colding though.
It do.
Cold be colding more than heat be heating.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cold be colding, bro.
Listen, speaking of the cold, March, I'm cold, but I ain't frozen. I'm feeling good out here. It's going to be a great episode 125. I'm feeling great. Just because I'm actually in the house, I actually was tired, very exhausted getting here. But the energy, as soon as I stepped in, just surged to me. So this is it. Everything is built up to this moment. It's time.
Z-Breeze, episode 125. Man, I'm feeling great. I got my topic ready. I feel like I'm just ready to start it off for us here.
Wait. Before you get into that, I just thought of this because, for those that aren't in Michigan, let's acknowledge that it is like freezing. That's why we kind of keep bringing this up right now.
It's actually cold right now.
It's actually, and the problem is
not
like
fake cold where it's just snow
3.
outside. Yes, it's actually
right. If you're out in Atlanta and
I was gonna say our
New
out of
Orleans.
New
Midwest
Orleans
listeners and watchers.
Yeah.
I'm glad you all are having a great time. But this is our normal, and like it's dangerously
having a
cold.
good time.
They canceled school like 2 days for the children because they would literally turn into icicles at the bus stop. Like it's bad. And like the thing that always was killing me is the feels like temperature. When you check the temperature, it'd be like, okay, it's 3 degrees, but it actually feels negative 15.
Oh my
so,
gosh.
that's literally what it was today. But one of the things that I made me think about was, as a kid, I'm sure you all agree with this, but like, why was it so embarrassing to dress like properly
With
for
a coat on?
the what? Yeah, like I just remember hating to put like the full coat. If my parents tried to make me put like mittens on, I looked at the way I would look at them is just like, bro.
Men's are
kind of insane.
I feel like now they're a little underrated, but I've never been a big fan.
Men's never made sense. My hand was never designed to just collapse.
But it'll be so warm.
Is
Number
it?
of individuals?
He said more warm than just like wearing regular gloves.
Maybe.
I feel like it all just depends on like the material, like the level, like the tier of glove versus
As
mitten
well.
anyway. Like
Yeah.
I'd much rather take them heavy duty. You can't, grasp super well, but them the waterproof, like these are the snowball fight gloves. You can't go
Yeah.
out there with the cloth gloves.
Yeah.
That's all I know is the cough gloves. I was up there freezing. Just
Oh no,
No,
just
this
pockets.
This is a great point because this has come up recently for me. Do y'all dress properly now?
No, I just said I still don't.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Look, I got the hat, the scarf back here. I don't do
I
gloves.
was gonna say my
but-
My
You don't
gloves
do
are over there.
gloves?
Well, okay, I have gloves that are in my car. My gloves stay in my car for like wiping the snow off and stuff where I'm like actually
Okay.
doing something outside for long periods of time, but I just don't have to do a whole lot outside.
Gloves and a hat are what stay on me at all
Okay.
times.
I gotta have a hat and the
Listen,
gloves.
right now, if I could put on a hat, yes. If I normally can't,
I'm gonna make a hat
yes.
work. My ears be in pain, bro.
Or get one of those
Ears
things that
start
you
ringing.
like wrap around your head. Come on, like earmuff type things.
Type beat. Do y'all do long johns?
Nah,
I don't. I used to as a
Same.
kid.
long johns seem
Same.
like that's like
Pajamas?
for like 70. So, huh?
Pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Under Armour pajamas, basically.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm not that grown yet.
Yeah, well,
I
my
don't know
grandfather.
I mean, I was
wore
young
the
wearing
long
it. I was
johns.
on my Benjamin Button then.
But I'm sure you was on that because your parents probably put it on.
Yeah,
you.
facts.
That's what I'm saying. It's some older people type time.
I do miss
Facts.
wearing snowsuits though. Like I don't know if you all ever like had the full like it's basically like
no.
I think I've
like
had, I think-
overalls.
yeah.
like it goes
Never.
the whole. Oh,
I
see.
wish.
Yeah, because we used to be actually going out for recess still
Yeah,
in the
you had
winter.
to.
So
Sledding.
right, they bring out the sleds at recess.
Sleds?
Yeah, they used to have like the little disc
That's cool.
sleds at recess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But I'm just in my
Dang.
jeans.
You were no.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, jeans be cold no matter what. Jeans are cold blooded
man.
fabric. Like
Listen,
Especially had some Levi's 501s.
built different.
yeah,
you was-
yeah.
They thick,
Those some thick jeans, bro.
keeping the warmth in there.
Literally.
But I just really the main memory that came up from this was because this was very embarrassing for me, and I was telling Cornisha about this, and I was just like, I might just tell this on the podcast just because why not? But for me, while my parents were obviously very responsible and were like, we're gonna make sure that you're safe and dressed properly, it was the grandparents for me and my family. My grandparents were like. They went hard when it came to dressing properly for the weather, right?
Okay.
Every like
No
Christmas, they would give me like whatever toys and stuff, but like every Christmas it was an article of something to make me warmer. Like they were just, they were like the way Zach said that he thinks everybody's on 1 HP. That's how my grandparents used to view us. Is like
That
nah,
cold gonna get
the
you.
cold is gonna get you, and I was just like, all right, it's not that deep. But I think this was 4th grade, where mind you, I'm in Novi at this point, right?
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know if I have to remind you
Shout out
all
to
of what
Novi.
that environment was like for a
The
young
whites.
African American male. I was surrounded by plenty of people that did not look like me. So
not just the whites.
yeah, right. Not just the
Fair,
whites,
fair,
but well, I mean, but at this time it was mainly the
jarring.
whites for sure. But my grandma, she got me a ski, like a shiesty, but like it wasn't like like the shiesties that we know and have grown to love now.
Yeah.
It was like the straight burglar shiesty. Like it was like individual eyes,
Yeah,
individual mouth. And I was just like, this is doing terrible damage to my reputation. I cannot wear this because like I'm already facing so many allegations being, this
Your
is
teacher's gonna be like, I knew it.
bro, something goes missing in the classroom. Who do you think they gonna look
It's
to?
the one
Like I
with the
can't
ski
do like
mask.
come on, like what is?
Check his bag. He has it. I saw him put it on.
But
Oh
so
my
like what
God,
I used to
bro.
do is I would roll it up, and,
Just like a hat.
I would roll it up, and
Genius.
so it would have this like big poofy like
Beanie.
brim around
Beanie
the whole
rolled
thing.
up, yeah.
And I was just like, and that was like the only hat that I had at the time. So I was just like, all right, this
recess
is
smoking cigs.
no,
Yeah,
but
man.
like I was trying to hide it. Like I literally was like, nah, I'm gonna just wear it like this and
Nah,
play it cool.
that's actually incredibly valid. I'd have probably did the same thing.
No,
bro.
one day I had it rolled wrong, and so like you could see.
Oh, you could see the-
bro. You could see a little hole. Like on the, yeah, and like I'll never forget. Somebody was just like, "Is that a mask?" I said,
Heart just jumped, bro.
at
You
that
just-
point, the way I wanted to just throw it in the trash. Like
You should have said you want to find out.
Yeah, I should have, but no. Then they made me pull it down, and
Oh my god!
I was exposed.
It's
Like, I just
Reveal
It
yourself.
was at that
I'm a
moment I
burglar.
became
Hey.
the nigga chin. I was labeled.
Oh my god!
But yeah, no. Shout out to wearing a full coat. Shout out to wearing the scarves, the sleeves. I hope you all listening or watching are dressing accordingly. That's all I had to share.
Get them gloves.
But now, okay, go for it, Zach. I know you were.
Oh my gosh.
That's just hilarious, bro.
That's
Just 'cause
crazy.
I came here in a hoodie, so that tells you how much that I.
That's
care
for sure how I used to be.
Sean
Like,
be
I
doing the
was-
same thing, bro.
I used to take my coat. Like I would walk out the door, and like as soon as I was like away from my, my parents' line of sight, I just wrap that boy around my arm.
I'm the coolest out here, literally.
Man,
Literally.
nose and cheeks just
Red.
red, nose
Bro.
running,
Sniffling.
tearing up from the wind.
bro.
Man,
That cold air just whooping you.
facts. But my topic is a little on the lighter side. Well, yeah, it's nicer than what I normally would bring up. But I was at work today. I love work. It's my favorite thing. Making money is so enjoyable.
Are they listening? What's up?
But yeah, like okay. Well, my topic is basically like, when do you is there a moment that you can recollect where God was trying to tell you something, encouraging you to something, putting you in some kind of direction?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be like save the world or something like that, or change my life around, but just like literally like, all right, like this is uncanny. Like this has to be a message of a sort. The situation that I ran into today is my best friend. Well, one of my best friends. I got a lot of friends. People. Every time I bring up a new friend, I just brought up Jason
They're
name
definitely
to
listening
somebody
now.
a couple of days ago. They was like, "Who is Jason?" And I'm like, "Jason, he like 4'7", but he dark skinned. He got waves. He like one of the coolest niggas I know."
Yeah.
It's like, I've never heard this name before.
Yeah.
I'm
wow.
like, I've definitely
You
brought
said
up
how?
Jason's name. Like, don't disrespect.
Tell me
Right.
Yeah, like,
This is Jason.
but
Right, stop
literally,
playing.
like it's so many people.
Mm.
So it's like, think of y'all and then think about anybody else I might have met or brought up.
Yeah.
It'd be information overload for people. So they'd be like, how do you even know this many people, let alone
Tell
these are
them
your
to take
close
notes.
friends?
Wow.
And I'd just be like, yeah, it is a lot of names. I can't expect you to keep up with all the shenanigans.
Just so
But,
popular. Sorry.
We got shenanigans.
Yeah. One of my friends, his little brother, he got rheumatoid arthritis.
Darn.
That's the one where they be like gang signs, like it's like stuck,
Um,
or is it like the bulbous around their knuckles? I just know I used to see a lot of commercials, and they used to be like, them joints used to be frozen. Like,
I'm new here, so I don't even know.
okay,
And then my phone is.
this sounds like it's also maybe like an earlier stage because like the
Precisely.
people on that they were old. And,
yeah, they probably been through it already. They probably
Yeah.
a little cold.
they got 40 years of rheumatoid arthritis
You feel
stacked
me?
up.
But he just got diagnosed with that. So it's like, one, it's mind blowing because he's younger. Like he's like 17.
Yeah.
Well, he's like 20.
Oh wow.
And then also it's like, how do you like be there for somebody going through something that's kind of just like unchangeable?
Man.
Like I'm a
Permanent.
like solution giver.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ain't no
It's like
solution.
Certain things don't have solutions.
yeah.
So what if I come to you like, I'm homeless?
You could tell him to get good with his feet. At some point, like in our evolution, I'm sure we were better with our feet.
So
That's all I got.
well, it depends on how much it's attacking your body, I guess. But it's everywhere. Like your whole body is arthritis.
Oh,
Precisely. So you
arthritic
can't
from
use
the
anything
head to
else.
toe.
Yeah.
Oh my
literally from head to toe.
gosh, that sucks.
So anyway,
Shout out my mans that did the money spread with half an arm, but continue
yeah, actually, with the
with the nub.
yeah.
but yeah, it's like I don't really know like how to
Yeah.
Because I know I can't give a way out.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks, but it's
Dang.
like at work, every day this week, I've gotten a client who has that exact condition.
Wow.
Every day.
Yeah, like I got 2 of them today.
Wow.
You
But
know,
yeah.
talked about it a lot.
Yeah, so it's just like
Yeah.
I keep running into people with the same condition, and then like I'm asking them for tips. I'm like, okay, like how do you manage it and what do you do and stuff like that. So then I feel like this is all just an elaborate message. Zach, you need to communicate more. Like you need to be there, be more present, more active and stuff like that. But I was just like, what are the odds? Like I've been doing this job for this long, and it's like I've never really even heard of it. It's kind of like a car.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about this much until I seen like
Oh, yeah.
now it
Definitely.
keep getting presented to me, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
where was this before?
And then every day this week.
Yeah, so it was just like
That's
that's
so
insane.
wild.
Bing, bing, bing,
So after
bing.
that, I was like,
Rheumatoid.
I got to call him when I get off work type.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you guys ever had a moment like that. And it could be even like silly or goofy, but just like I feel like you were trying to tell me something right now.
I feel like I'm trying to beep. It's working right now. I do have one, but
No, I'd be first to answer a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it marinate.
Yeah.
lately I've actually been thinking about this. I was just talking to my sister about this. Like, it's not necessarily my receivers have been on, but I've just been really wondering what I'm supposed to learn from certain people in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And this specific person, I think, is trying to teach me, I don't think intentionally, but I think like the message that I'm supposed to get from this relationship is just to like try or like go for it
Okay.
in like settings that I don't necessarily like to even put myself in,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense. Like in a certain situation where I would rather be maybe not in like a particular social setting or
Right.
X, Y, and Z. I'm finding myself in these places a lot, and it's
Okay.
like, all right, now that you're in here, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna make the most of the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of type beat.
Okay.
So, yeah, and that way I'd be like, I don't know. I think it was maybe a couple of days ago. Maybe I was driving home from class, and I was like, and it just hit me out of nowhere. And the part that was really weird was I was like, I wasn't necessarily thinking about this person. It was just a random, boom. Hey, this person. Is this what I'm supposed to learn from this?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and I think about not necessarily everybody in that sort of not like regard, but like in that relationship, like what am I supposed to get from this?
I think it's good to
you know,
while you say
Makes
that you don't think. I didn't turn this light on. What the heck? This light's not on.
man,
Sorry, but
I can only imagine.
like how you just mentioned that you don't think of everybody in that way. I think it's important to not think of everybody that way, but to be open to everybody being that
Yeah,
in your life.
yeah,
So I do think that's a good point, especially when it comes to like I don't know, like family. Some families just there, like they're just there because they're your family.
Mhm.
Whereas there's
True.
other people that like you cross paths with for something that might be a little bit larger or purposeful. So
you know, and it's like even if it's just like this moment, you know, like right now, like where I'm at in life.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is actually mildly working. What's going on here?
it's not. That's
feel like
like,
I'm
a
growing.
really wild. If you really think about it in terms of just that, like every individual's an entire world. If you think about it, that's an entire network of people that they're connected and tied to. That's an entire belief system, philosophy, history, so on and so forth. So like the fact that these worlds are colliding at particular moments or particular stages in each other's lives, it's actually pretty nuts to think about.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Or if anyone did.
I'm gonna bite this thing off. I'm gonna turn this light on.
John, do you have anything?
I'm trying to think, bro.
Take your time.
And I don't know. I think because of the craziness of like worlds colliding in the social, you know, kind of conversation we're talking about or whatever, like that's the part that made me think like, is this guy talking to me? You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm just going about my day, but I'm like, dang it. That's why I keep feeling like this. And it's just the fact that I be thinking about how you know how they say in life, if you don't learn the lesson, you just kind of keep
Going through it.
and repeating it over and over again. Like in this
I'm
case,
gonna have a great segue for that, but continue.
okay, bet. In this case, I do mean it literally, but also like what made me notice it was like a feeling that I would have where I'm like, ugh, I hate feeling shitty about this one particular like thing I try to do
Yeah.
all the time. Why do I feel this way? And then I started thinking about it some more, and I'm like, oh well, maybe I just need to actually go for it a little bit more. Maybe the only way to get better is through, you know. So
Yeah. No, that's valid. A situation like that, I'm conflict averse is what I'm accepting.
yeah.
So it's just like, then when conflict do come up, I kind of go off the deep end. So it's just like, until I learn how to not be conflict averse, I'm going to constantly be presented with these challenges where I need to establish the conflict versus waiting for it to come.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
To bounce off what you were saying, I'm gonna actually go ahead and kind of share my answer. So, and this is not the segue, so we're gonna come back to what you were saying in a second. But this is very applicable to me. This is actually probably the one of the largest pieces of, I would say, my personal spirituality and connection to my religious beliefs is I have always. So I'll start by saying my number one consistent prayer is that my eyes and ears are always open. Meaning I always want to have the maximum level of awareness for what God has for me, because I feel as though right out the gate, I feel like I started noticing certain things about me that might be unique, some certain things that might be some cool strengths, some cool weaknesses, something that sets me apart from other people. Obviously, we all have these things. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm super special, or this is just sort of just like my journey. And the more I dove deeper and deeper into trying to develop a relationship with God and learning more about Christianity, for my behalf, outside of what my parents told me, outside of what my family were kind of sharing with me, it was that God's very intentional. There's nothing about God that's just like, oops, like that was that was kind of happenstance, or like, dang, that was sort of like an afterthought, but it kind of worked out, so cool. Like I feel like everything is very purposeful. And that being said, because I have free will, my goal is to always align with His purpose and not stray too far off from whatever doesn't align with whatever that path looks like. So that being said, all of the signs that I pick up on are some of the things that Troy was mentioning. Like, why is it when I'm doing this is like painful, right?
Mm-hmm.
It might not be physically painful, but it might just be like, why am I so bad at this despite me wanting to be super good at this? Why am I great at this? It's almost like, this is like a weird parallel, but like you got to think about like your genetics. People be in the gym trying to create a certain physique that'll never happen. Like you literally sometimes might actually have to get surgery to obtain a certain physique, and it's because your body literally doesn't have particular makeup, like genetic and DNA makeup, to create this result. And I feel like my life has a certain genetic makeup for whatever I'm able to produce, the people I'm able to impact, the people that are going to be able to connect and relate to me, and so on and so forth. And so my whole thing is like, okay, if I'm at this job for X amount of time and I'm starting to get super duper miserable, even though nothing is changing, even though nothing is different, that's God telling me, okay, it's time to level up in some way, right? It's time to move on from this, or to pivot here. Or, like any type of moment where I'm making like a really large decision,
That's what snap
I'm
on
like,
that. Yeah.
I'm going to always trust in whatever, I don't know, that's, people say like trust your gut and trust your this, trust your that. And I personally believe like my gut is my connection to God. I think I never jump to make a decision. I try to be very intentional and, take my time and connect and pray on certain things. And I just feel like I try to rely on the makeup, right? The again, like that DNA. I think there's always a path that's there, and God wants you to be on that path. So if you are intentionally trying to find that path at all times, you will find it based off of all types of stuff. It might be something that someone else said to you like in passing. So it might be like a coincidence in your case. It might not be a coincidence. It might be something that came up in a dream. It might be something. You might shuffle your music and go to some random song. Like, I'm trying not to go too on a rant here, but yeah, I do think that
like sometimes the stuff do be feeling kind of existential.
There's always signs. There's always signs, and my goal is to never miss them. So to answer your question is yes, but I can't. Well, I do have an example that I might come back to, but I'll let John kind of step in here.
Nah, what you said definitely like kind of like offhanded stuff. Like maybe I'd be hearing about like myself or things that feel kind of relevant to me, whether it be like work related stuff or just like personal stuff with me. I think whenever it comes from, I don't know, like you said, someone in passing or something, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really expecting, that's when I feel like I feel it the most. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might just be like on some music stuff, like someone I wouldn't have even considered like listening, or even like on the podcast, if it's, you know, somebody tapping in or saying like, yo, like this did something for me, like that kind of feels like it.
Yeah.
In like times like that.
I feel that heavy.
My example that just happened the other day is I also do firmly believe in like certain things happening to allow you to be in a place at a certain time or not be in a place at a certain time. I know we've all probably heard some of those stories where it'd be like, oh, like this random thing happened which made me late to this, but when I was late, the freaking building burned down or something. So literally on Monday, this is actually kind of connected to what we were talking about at the very beginning. Monday, so I did not get gas. You know when you were like, oh, I'm gonna get gas tomorrow kind of moments.
Dangerous game.
I had every opportunity to literally even go to the like specific gas station that I always go to. Is the Circle K by the gym. We went to the gym Sunday, and I was just like, nah, I'm gonna drive past it because I'm going to the gym Monday morning anyway.
Okay.
I ended up not going to the gym Monday morning and like forgetting that I needed gas. So I'm like getting ready to, and when I tell you like my car is like like I'm not making it to work, right?
Dang.
So I remember this like right when I'm getting ready to go to work, and I'm like, dang, okay, like luckily I typically leave early enough to make a stop, so it was fine. But I get to the gas station, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go towards work and stop at like the first one on the way. Get to the first gas station. I'm like, thank goodness I've even made it to this gas station, right?
Right.
Get out the car. Why is the cap of, not the cap, but like the car part of like, you know, like you push it and it opens?
Yeah.
It's frozen.
Oh.
It's literally frozen shut. Like I'm pushing it and it's not ejecting. And I'm like, at that moment, I'm like, well, I can't just go to work and clock in and figure it out later. I can't, whatever.
How am I going to fix this?
Yeah. And so I'm just like,
Coffee.
yeah, so I go into the gas station and I get like some hot water or whatever, and I come out and they tell you to like pour really slowly, you know, damage anything, some combust or something crazy, and
on
also
windows especially,
and also
definitely not the windows.
I don't want water getting into the gas thing or anything like that. So so basically this whole morning gets extended like crazy, right? Not like crazy, but enough to where it's pretty, probably a good like 20-25 minute difference. Dang. So finally get that, you know, gas up or whatever. Why when I like, as soon as I pull out to continue my drive, I'm seeing all this traffic, like crazy traffic on Mound. Mound is like Telegraph basically, so it's like 4 or 5 lanes.
Yeah,
whole thing is moving slow. I like go to the GPS, seeing like how long it's gonna take me to get to work. I'm getting to work like 20 minutes late, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. It is what it is. Why was there a like huge accident, like crazy accident on like they blocked off both sides of Mound.
Wow.
And this like all happened literally in the time that I was trying to get this gas and all that kind of stuff. So that was just like a testament where I was just like, man, God froze my freaking gas cap, because I could have been caught up in that. I'm sitting here, you know, thinking I'm upset about being a little bit late to work. Mm-hmm. I would have been real late to work if I was in an accident. But
man,
so yeah, that was probably a moment there as well.
I do believe that you know, there's another way I've heard that. I just can't think of it in the moment, but exactly that idea of
a party gets shot up when you were supposed to be at the party, but you know,
insane.
You couldn't find something to wear or something stupid,
right.
Like had
to go back for your wallet,
yeah,
something like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. But also, I just think that I be making myself maybe a little late all the time. That might be it too.
Golly.
Being honest.
John got sick, couldn't partake in the Deep Eddies.
Oh my God, that was definitely divine.
Yeah, I was chilling. I did not partake in that, and I felt good because I was.
You just like Sean, bro. We had to finish this whole thing right now. If you was awake, we would have to finish the bottom before
We
we
would
left.
have had to.
There's no way, and that's the thing. Like that. That'd be just my bag, bro. That'd be just the thing to like happen to me, bro. Truth be told, that's really was my first thought when I seen that. Bro, when I seen that vomit, I was like, bro, this could have been me. Like, man, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I
Filled
just
with
went to
regret.
sleep. Just shaking my head, bro.
Still one of the funniest nights of my life, bro. I cannot lie.
Toe up from the flow up.
Man, let's run it back.
Whole lot of throw up.
Man.
Well, yeah, excluding some parts. But
Excluding that. Yeah.
what were you saying a while ago when I said that was gonna be you, Troy? Segue that I said you were saying something about like something's happening over and over.
Something else that I do believe, but I also this also could just be me. I think specifically sometimes with people or like circumstance that if you don't really learn the lesson from it that you're supposed to learn,
Okay.
that it'll kind of just keep circling back kind of around. Whether it be like, I feel like sometimes I encounter similar people or certain similar things about people. I'm like, I feel like I'm always seeing this.
Kryptonite, huh?
Oh, maybe that too. Yes, as well. So yeah.
So yeah, the segue is so I'm trying to like find the article.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you all saw, but there's like this bird that came out of extinction. No.
Came out of extinction.
Yeah.
This sound bad already.
So okay, but the odd part. So it's called the.
It's a phoenix.
Yeah, right. It's called the Aldabra rail. I think it's the white-throated Aldabra rail. I didn't name it, guys. I didn't name it. But so what the way it came out of extinction, because technically I'm pretty sure the only other animal, or there's another animal that came out of extinction due to like cloning or something like that. But like this one naturally came out of extinction because
Amber?
it re-evolved. So like it's you know how birds be, especially this is how we learned about
This thing is a
birds.
Pokemon.
This is how we learned about natural selection. The birds, wasn't it the finches? Darwinism, finches, yeah,
I
it's
think you're
coming
right.
back, yeah.
Yeah, actually.
So like, there's a million types of, not a million, but there's a million types of robins, or a million types of finches and stuff like that. So the way this one became unextinct is, one of like the previous, or one of the currently alive and living versions of the rail evolved in the same way that the one that went extinct went. So it, like let's say, so this is the white-throated, right?
What?
So let's say there was a black-throated rail that
Right.
that is not extinct. It's living, but because of the environment,
the circumstance,
it evolved
to a white
into the white-throated rail, thus making it no longer extinct. This is
what would make
to
you
give
a
more
white-throated
detail
rail.
to give more detail of like the actual evolution and why they're like able to declare it as a separate species, is that what the piece of evolution is, that it becomes flightless. So like this is like it's like an actual really big significant piece of evolution.
I have a lot of questions.
What are your questions? I probably can't answer them, but
Was it traumatic for
the
it
evolution
for it to become
or the extinction?
Well, for this bird to no longer be able to fly.
I don't know.
If I'm understanding it correctly, as you're
Well, no.
saying
Okay,
it.
so to give more context, so the
Yeah.
reason why it originally went extinct is the water levels, like, because it was a flightless bird, right? Meaning all of its food is on the ground and like it lives on the ground. The water levels like raised on this like island in which they were native to, and just wiped them all out. Like they all drowned.
Dang.
And so now
No
I
more
guess
ground.
like either, like the water went back down or something, and so the ones that were flying in the sky, that was a different like fork of this species family, was like, all right, bet the ground's back open, let's
We
go back
back.
and eat because the food's better. And then it slowly became flightless again, again, me making it white throated, I guess. Yeah. So that being said,
Okay, so maybe it wasn't traumatic. I thought like, I don't know.
yeah, no, I think it was still
It
just
lost
like a
its
very
feathers or
natural. Yeah,
something.
nobody was just like, just broke his arms. And
Right. Like, I don't
It
know.
was just like, hey, I can still mate. Like, no, I think it was a progressive
Jeez.
evolution.
Okay.
So obviously, I think you can already kind of see the parallels to sort of what you were saying of like making the same mistake in a way.
I mean, definitely a metamorphosis.
Right, but so
of whatever you're supposed to get from this circumstance, and
You're evolving through the.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is why Ash didn't want to give Pikachu that Thunderstone.
He
Gotta stay
definitely
woke.
probably should have.
Oh.
He was stuck.
yeah, but so
for
I
a
guess,
whole long time.
and I can sort of like
Yeah.
add some fluff to this, but
Yeah.
so my question is and will be: do you all believe, and in what ways do you all believe that it's possible to grow negatively or evolve negatively? So like there's some type of evolution or experiences that you've had that have created something that's not necessarily positive. It hasn't necessarily made you like better in any way, but it definitely was like a evolution as like due to something that happened or the environment. Because in this case, I'm looking at this bird and being like, you evolved into something that already didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like you were a flighting bird, you went flightless, and then because you were flightless, you all died.
Yeah.
So why would you go back to being flightless? Like, well, it's
that's
very possible that y'all
like
could
you
go
said,
extinct together.
That food must have been that good.
It was down there.
Wait a second.
They ain't got food like that up in these trees.
Wait, you said that's back?
Right.
They said all we got to do is this.
Ground back, ground open.
Hey.
But yeah, has there been anything in you all's experience as like individuals that you feel like you, I guess in a way evolved, but technically de-evolved?
I want to say I'm a big fan of this question, but definitely struggling a bit here.
It's kind of deep.
It is kind of deep. Yeah, that's the part where I'm like, I really enjoyed this, but wow, to answer it is a little difficult.
I don't know if it'd be considered like a de-evolution, but maybe the way like we just retain information, like people just don't be in libraries like that.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Good point.
You know,
Or
so,
I mean, even with that, to that point, I feel like people go to libraries kind of to not do what libraries are.
You know what I'm
for.
saying?
I think people go
You know
to
what I mean?
libraries
Yeah.
for like what people go to Starbucks and Panera
Wi-Fi.
for.
Yeah.
Right.
just to chill, like to chill out or something, like
In a
Literally.
quiet space.
Literally,
like we, you know,
Get away from the kids.
they ain't going for
exactly. We got so much access to just like tech and like info now. Like if I really want to know something, I could just know it in a second and then like put it out of my mind's eye until I, you know what I'm saying?
That made me think about TikTok.
You know?
I have a lot I want to say about that, but
I have a
I'll leave it
lot
alone
to
for
say
now.
about TikTok. We might swing back around for that.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good point, though. Actually,
Also, I guess with that communication as well, it's kind of devolved in a way.
Okay, yeah.
I like that a lot. Actually, because Loki, whenever you have fun fact about me, I hate when people ask me WYA, WYD. I just have like a deep I hate
Like
seeing
specifically
those.
the
Yes,
fact
I
that
hate seeing
they
those on my screen.
abbreviate it,
No, I just yes, a
or that
little
they're
bit.
asking where you
If
at and what you doing.
if that's like the only thing, maybe like a message encapsulates. You know what I mean?
Ugh, I'll be like, oh, I don't even want to respond.
Like,
I'm not
why?
here. Exactly.
You know?
Why?
What are you doing with this information?
But
You
it is
know?
technically, it's like an evolution, but a de-evolution.
Because it makes
at the
it
same
more
time.
efficient, but at the same time, like at what cost? You know?
Yeah, actually,
Literacy rates.
you're literally deconstructing the word to make
Literally.
it faster. So I can see that. That's hard.
Okay, I got one more
Okay.
about like social batteries.
Okay.
People's social batteries. Like you hear a lot of people, they feel like they can't be in function sometimes. Not everybody, you know. You got your strong extroverts. You know, I'm down to party all night and then some. But like, you know, I feel like more often than not now, people be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Get me out of here at like 12 in the morning, if that.
I'm probably not saying goodbye.
And
wonder
then
why
the
that
good
is,
Irish,
though.
the good Irish goodbye.
Is that just us aging though? Is that just being like?
Even the YNs, they be like, I feel like sometimes like,
I don't know. I think that's the why. I have no clue.
I think that's that. Like
maybe I
the
need to
why is
collect more. Maybe I
probably-
need to collect more data.
I was gonna say the why could be due to a lot of things. Obviously, like we've lived through a pandemic, and I do think that changed a lot of culture. I know we acknowledge how that it changed a lot, but I also think at some point down the line, we're gonna really understand like just
absolutely.
how bad that kind of like effed us up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. And I do think that impacted like the whole social economic kind of status is like. It's pretty, it did its number for sure.
No, for sure.
But I also think, we could look at age, just being like, well, I have a lot of social experiences now, and now I know specifically what I prefer, and like I don't have FOMO anymore.
Heck yeah.
So I think part of it could be
true.
some of that.
I see where this is going. I'm going.
But it
home.
also could be it also could be the fact that like we have so much at home now. You know, like we've gotten to a point where home can be a lot more.
We got
convenient.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, exactly. Like we can stream
big
everything,
segue.
and we can connect. We can still be socially aware because of social media at all times, and be like
Party chat on PlayStation.
yeah, right.
I do not have to come over to play the game with you, but I'm going home. We'll play online.
We got shipped.
No, we got
You know?
DoorDash,
We got DoorDash.
I think a lot could be
Instacart.
We got everything.
But at what
for real.
cost, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Shoot, literally, boy.
Right.
Don't
You know,
please
in
get
more
up
in more
there.
ways than one. You know what I'm saying?
Please get up there.
Zach, you said
But that's
you had, like, a
unfortunate.
million.
It is a lot of ways we devolved, bro.
Yeah, a lot.
Jackson, like, we got like 1,000 over, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
What
just
you
like-
thinking, bro?
This is the worst we've ever been.
Spelling.
Yeah.
Cursive
Spelling is
writing.
poor. Like all the effort that we went through, like in like 5th and 6th grade, to like learn geography.
My calligraphy so
Learn
bad.
Shout
bro.
out Mimel. Those that know Mimel, man. Y'all real.
Cursive. Yeah, like we learned all of these things, and then now we're 20. Like we're at the peak. Like we're at the top of life, and half of that stuff, like we're
Man.
not smarter than a 5th grader. Actually,
Do y'all know how to send a letter? Like a real letter, like at the post office?
you know how to build a house? No.
I feel like I can figure it out.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
write
I
our
can figure it out
address,
if I put
stamp
it on
it.
Google.
I do fill out a lot of letters and
It's
stuff.
definitely a format though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Is it like
I don't know.
stamp right here?
Sure.
It's
name,
address.
It's a stamp somewhere.
It's address first, I think.
I only asked this because I saw like somebody tweeted basically trying to like make a point. They were like,
God, I might be wrong.
No, they weren't tweeting the format. Yeah, we might be wrong. That is what it is. But like somebody was just like, I was at the post office and I heard some guy walk up and say, "Hey, so this is my first time sending a letter. Like, can you let me know how to do it?" Or whatever. Like they were like asking the people working, and like the person tweeting was trying to make a point. Like, we live in a world where people don't know how to send letters. I'm like, well, I don't really like. There's never been an instance where I've
Situation.
needed to send a letter personally.
Well,
Literally.
What about writing checks?
Or do you ever send cards?
No.
I do.
I'm sorry. I
Family
said no
outside
as if it was like such
of- I
a.
know it was disgusting.
Why would I send a card?
Why would
What
you
I
send
look
a
like
card
sending
to
a card.
anybody? Oh.
Right.
What are you thinking?
A card? Really, Troy?
That's what it
2025.
felt like, exactly.
But no, I haven't sent a card, no Christmas card or anything like that.
I've never sent.
Yeah, you
anything.
you can get an email.
Never ever is crazy.
I've sent letters. Actually,
I've sent
now that I
thank you
think about
cards
it,
before.
to penitentiaries.
If anything, like I'ma just like if I'm gonna gift somebody something, let me know your address and I'll just order it and put your address in, and so it just gets shipped to you straight.
That's
Like
wild.
I'm not about to get the item and
Yeah.
then send it and like ship it somewhere. I almost did have to send one of my, like a piece of equipment that broke. I almost had to send that back to,
Oh, okay.
but I figured it out.
Hey,
But yeah,
ingenuity.
that's a good one though. But did you have like I know you were kind of listing a few things. You said
Oh.
spelling, cursive.
Yeah, spelling, cursive,
R&B.
R&B. People ain't going to church.
People
no
not
more,
going to
so
church no more.
If we ain't going to church, how they sound like a choir? Where they learning that at?
So most people just not very good at singing too.
Man, but everybody's
Exactly.
singing.
Pitch correction,
Fashion.
it's too much.
For like, so much has been done. So many cool things that are done. People are just trying to break the barriers to the point that now we're just going to do anything because different is best.
Yeah.
You not rocking that new Yeezy season?
$20 $20 slide.
$20. Everything on the
Oh.
site $20.
Wow.
Oh, hey, it sounds affordable. Might have to go
Nah,
shop.
I didn't pique your interest.
Yeah, might have to go shopping, bro. That's what he's doing. He knows.
This isn't a sponsored ad or anything, but you know,
Yeah,
We just happen to know.
easy get
I
with.
just
Yeah.
I'm just a fan.
I was going to say like me personally. I would say, in my with my ability to be, emotionally aware, I've also lost emotional sensitivity. Almost in a sense, like with my ability to learn to regulate myself more, like have more control over my
That empathy.
ups and lows and stuff. Yeah. With that, now sensitivity to emotional circumstances is at an all-time low because I've regulated it to this point where it doesn't come as
the nerves are just
gain sympathy, lost empathy.
You feel me?
You can't yourself.
Yeah.
You started the first. We didn't even get to.
He doubling down on it like, yeah, I did.
We
that.
still trying to
I
digest
totally
it.
did. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
goodness, yo.
I feel that. For me though, I think that's been more of like a. I don't like to always be as open. Is what it is. Emotional intelligence though is definitely high, but I
Right,
just
but
be
now
like,
regardedness is
yeah,
which is a de-evolution in the sense of creating relationship.
exactly.
You feel me?
I agree with you. I agree.
One of the things that this is kind of sad, but one of the things that I thought of was like
Touching our toes.
I can do that.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, no, I can still do that.
What the heck?
You can't.
Yeah,
You can't touch
sometimes.
it.
You said
Okay.
sometimes you got to warm up.
Yeah, I gotta stretch a little bit. I gotta stretch the calves. But back to what you were saying.
But just like think about like how amused. Like I feel like you could. I was so easily amused at a younger age. Like things made me. So kind of like to your point, like I feel like smaller things made me like proud,
More
or
joyful.
small things made me happy and stuff like that. Where I'm like, I'm easily like I'm a positive person. I'm very optimistic about things, and so like I'm not saying I'm sad, but like when good things happen, I'm just like I'm more so like relieved. I'm like, whew. You know what I'm saying? Like some I get like some more money or something. I'm not like, oh, look at me. Like I'm just like, thank goodness I could breathe or something. Like it's
That's
just moments like that.
Yeah, that's just getting older, bro.
Yeah, like that's what I'm
Ain't shit
saying.
funny, bro.
Oh, thank
Ain't shit joyful, bro. It's just reality.
It's really just life, bro. You either do it or you don't, bro. It's like what you go do.
You either kill yourself or get killed.
I know, my God, I was talking to Chad about that the other day.
That's crazy.
Literally, what you gonna do? What you gonna
I
do?
do think that is one thing that I think is natural. You find your joy and luster for life and other things, and I think it just sometimes takes
Like
takes a
bingo.
lot more. Yeah, one day
bingo,
bingo's gonna
right.
do it for me.
Watching NASCAR in the summer. After
I enjoy
basketball
that
and
now.
Football not
I enjoy NASCAR now. We are already old.
Yep. Crazy.
It's pretty fun.
Give me 5 more years.
Yeah,
Let me start balding a little more.
yeah.
Hey,
And we had the
I
net.
ain't balding.
Yeah, I'm saying Will Ferrell had his hair in Talladega Nights.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go fast. Then if you're not
First, you're
you're
last.
A
Ricky
movie
Bobby.
about racing is more entertaining.
Huh?
I said a movie about racing is a little bit more entertaining.
Oh, definitely. But the race itself, though, obviously don't watch the whole.
They be doing 96 laps.
Once you get to
Shout
back
out
to
to-
the
But they're
end.
going fast, so it's kind of, you know what I mean?
Listen, they're going fast as
Mhm.
fuck. Like for real. Actually, man. Listen, we can talk about cars later.
Right. He said that's a real man sport right there, bro.
I
I mean, it is. I mean, it is a crazy sport, though, bro. I do have a lot of respect for that, bro.
Oh, it's so cool. And Didn't you go and see the cars when they were here?
Oh, I did.
Wasn't it cool?
Yeah, it was.
Come on.
That wasn't cool.
What car?
When they had the, what was it, like a Grand Prix or something? Like
Yes,
it
it was a Grand Prix.
Pontiac?
No, it was here in Detroit.
Downtown.
Mm-hmm.
No, I seen it on the internet though.
I have videos of it. I'll send to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was really dope.
It was good.
Oh.
I'm glad I
I
went.
think I might have asked this before. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong.
Wow.
But like, what do you think? Like, if you had to just put all your eggs in this one basket for this like one venture to make you a basically, I guess, get rich quick, whatever.
Yeah, you did ask this. I remember John said, well, we've kind of asked it in different ways. But I remember when John said being a game developer.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Or if we could do any type of, if money wasn't like a,
no, well, okay.
and we
I
could
do
just do
remember.
whatever.
But is this
type
more of a get rich quick kind of thing?
Basically, like,
Legally?
Quick?
yeah, like
How quick?
you got 30 days to come up with $100,000 or you're going to jail. What thing do you?
I'm
What
breaking
thing
the
would you
law.
go 100% in to accumulate that money that quick? Like, if you know you literally had to get an absurd amount of money faster than what you reasonably could obtain, what do you think that you could succeed at to accomplish that? What would
I
be
just
your
feel like the
default?
system is not, the system is against me here.
It don't got to be legal.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be legal?
It does not have to be legal, but mine's is legal.
Good for you.
I'll put it like this: you have $1,000. You have $5,000. You have a little bit of savings. You got $5,000, but you need $100,000 to not go to prison.
Yeah, you know, I'm just.
not
Yeah,
go
you facing some kind of crazy charge.
I mean, I have my answer. I just don't want to be the person that says it first.
Oh, mine's
Yeah.
is gambling. I ain't gonna lie.
That's in there.
Yeah, like either literally poker or sports betting. I feel like I could, if it was do or die, and this is I have to literally commit my life to something for the next 30 days. Those are the two things that I'm willing to put it all on.
I'm about to cuss again. This is such a shitty plan, though.
It is.
That's the part.
You only got 30 days. Well, you can't have a good plan.
I've been watching
And your
Uncut
life
Gems.
is riding on a baseball game. Oh my god.
No, man.
I'm gonna throw up.
Literally, bro.
That's your freedom.
Oh my gosh. No.
I'm going to that poker table, and when I get that full house in my hand, I'm putting all of it on it.
Yeah.
You gonna be at that table smoking Black and Milds.
Right.
You gonna be,
Well, I
you
guess
gonna
I
be
was gonna be
chewing Black and
smoking it.
Milds.
You better have a
Yeah.
poker face that they ain't gonna be popping out. They be like, oh yeah, he
no.
on it, bro.
He not playing.
He like, yeah, he got it, bro. he
Nah,
didn't
they
put
gonna
everything
get him
in.
up out of there.
Right.
This is
The
not a
security,
game.
security for sure, escorting him out.
Nike, right?
Who's I'm
It's
robbing,
it.
man.
Yeah, he know too much.
The stakes are too high with this one. I don't
Right.
know what's going on in his
Something
personal
about
life.
him.
But I
Right.
want no parts.
But he played like he got something to lose.
There's nothing good coming out of this.
Right.
He's either crashing out or we got to pay him.
Or we gotta pay him, and we don't want either.
Either.
But I really do like the gambling a lot.
Yeah.
Not like that. I like for this scenario.
Precisely. And so, what game is
So
the one
legally.
that's gonna get you potentially the closest to salvation? Craps, roulette, blackjack.
Nah, for me,
God
it's
for- nobody
blackjack.
pick blackjack, please.
For
blackjack.
sure,
Be
blackjack.
crazy.
That's crazy.
You just going to be
You
there
gonna keep
for a
getting
long
17.
time.
You gonna
gonna
keep
be there
getting
for a
17
long
with the
time.
first two cards.
Nah, I'll probably do a parlay. I'll probably do a game, actually. Oof. Yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah, either it's not a good way.
Thinking
That's
about
what
this is making my stomach hurt. Actually, like, oh my god. Nah.
Yeah, no, I might just swallow a shank at that point.
You said I got how much money,
you have 5,000.
and how much do I need to make?
You need 100,000
100,000.
in
Can I
30
ask?
days, or you're going to jail for life.
Or just day trade. That would probably go deep into
I'm saying,
like crypto.
and that's a good answer.
We got 30 days
You
though.
got 30 days.
I might just.
And we can kind of like,
I'm probably flipping something, bro.
yeah, we can kind of
Be
assume
honest
you
with you.
have the know-how. at
Start
this
breeding
point.
dogs. I'm doing
Yeah,
10
you
different
gotta
things.
be very specific with the answer.
We
If
might
you
have to
break
do a
it
lot
down-
of
Right.
things. I might ask for help. I mean,
Go
listen,
fund
y'all.
me?
Hey, no, everybody, listen. Whoever, I need y'all best scheme. We might
Go
just have
slip
to-
on the floor in Walmart.
Yeah, we might just have to distribute the money evenly and try to make as much money as possible.
We'll meet 10,000 people asking for $1.
Yeah, right.
Keep me,
Please.
keep me.
I need it.
out of jail, please.
Please, bro, please.
You just gotta ask more people than you need money for the
Poker
dollars.
is my final answer.
Poker.
Holy crap.
I forgot you be playing poker though.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm just probably flipping some clothes. Hi to the hype beast, bro. Them new Jordans supposed to be coming. These scammers that ain't been out in like years. They gonna pay top dollar for that. All I need is the bots.
Wait.
You know,
Okay.
get the inside and
Yeah,
I can't give out the whole method, but
Get some bots,
The
get some
method.
shoes.
you know what I'm saying.
You
And I'm
should
flipping 30 days. I'm saying I got ample time. I can, you know what I'm saying.
got to be a dog ass drop at that moment.
You should sell an iPhone with TikTok on it.
Oh yeah, no, they're going for like what 50,000 or something.
Yeah, bro.
10.
Okay,
But I just
okay.
got
Yeah,
a
no,
16.
that's what
I just
people
got
are
a
offering.
16.
That's what they were doing with the Flappy Bird, bro.
So this one
Yeah.
definitely worth some bread because it's the newest edition iPhone.
There's too many iPhones. I feel like it's not rare enough. You know, I feel like too many people still have TikTok on their phones for
It was
somebody
one
to be
day.
buying.
But how many people got a 16?
Plenty, I'm sure.
I was gonna say like quite a few actually. I would
In
assume
good condition.
probably.
Probably.
A lot of people put cases on their phone.
Yeah.
He said, you got me.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they selling the iPhone 13 for 50,000. I'm sure there's 16 in 10 years when this is the most recent iPhone edition that has it available.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Then they would be like, oh, I need that.
I need the
I
50,000.
need that.
Bro.
But yeah, bots is really the answer. You can do anything with them bots.
I can.
Bots,
can.
poker.
Really?
You said parlay. You locking in parlay, Troy?
Who you betting on, bro?
Man, you got to be betting on like K Cunningham 20 points or something,
Right.
something real easy.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's not gonna give you enough
that's
money
gonna
though.
give you $2 payout.
Yeah, you need
He gotta
Bronny-
ball up.
Bronny to go,
Bronny needs
go
to
for 30.
he need to put up more than Bron, bro,
Listen,
in the game.
Listen. You said I got 5,000.
You got 5,000.
I gotta make 100,000.
I'm giving that man
I got 30
steroids.
days. We can just make a little bit.
Giving a Mike special
Troy's
stuff.
secret stuff.
Troy's secret stuff.
We can just make a little bit throughout these 30 days
A little bit.
as we go instead of going for the big one at
He
once.
gonna
I
get to
mean,
he gonna get to that. He gonna get to
100,000
that
is still
30
a
a
lot
day. He
in
gonna be like,
30
all right,
days.
I know I'm short like 5,000.
Right. They're like, you're going to jail.
Going to jail.
It's
You
either
going
that
to
or
jail?
what? You bet and lose it.
What did you say you
Then
was going to do,
what?
Troy?
He said, you
I
know,
was just checking my parlay. I'm sorry.
so I'm gonna make a little bit of money here and there.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, man.
Okay, good.
Hopefully I win fine. So I can buy my play tickets.
Real. Actually, no real spill. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, sure. Sports betting, we'll go with that.
Okay. Sports betting, poker, bots,
Crypto.
crypto.
Get
Go buy you some Trump coin.
Hey, if that's what's going to get me out of jail,
Hey, I heard that
all morals going out the window.
man.
what's that called?
Dogecoin.
XRP Ripple.
What about it?
Sure.
It hit $3 like probably like last week, and it was like going for like 0.000016 like a year ago.
Oh, nice.
And I actually have two friends who were in it since then.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I did not listen. He was talking about, bro, every time you get a check, bro, just throw like $1 into it, bro. You getting like 500 shares. I'm like, sure. Then it went to 3. I'm talking about,
Oh, my goodness.
congratulations.
Oh, my God. Real.
Oh,
Real, though, actually.
The pain.
right. I'm talking about, I always listen to my friend's advice a little bit too late.
That's
I
why I be
ain't learned about the
telling.
Leon Thomas album until 4 months later.
That's why I told my dad about the vitamin water, bro. He knew about it, bro. With
Vitamin
50
water.
Cent. When
Oh, yeah.
50 Cent was saying put it like a bunch of money in the vitamin water. This was like some years back. And then
Who said that?
50 Cent.
Okay.
And then stock went up crazy. He made a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, I would say the same thing happened with body armor.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know, I'm a Kobe fan and shit. Kobe told, I think, Donovan Mitchell or somebody to invest into it.
Yeah.
And they was like, yeah, like I made like 400%
Yeah.
what I did after Kobe told me to put his money into it. Because he had just invested crazy into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, you got to heed that advice sometimes. People be giving me them signs and I be looking the other way. And my awareness not on at all times. I got to make that prayer that Ben be making every day.
Hey, anybody
real.
with the legal stock tips, you know, let us
Hit
know.
the DMs, hit the DMs.
You know,
If you're
Saying, put us
a master
on.
pattern day trader,
Oh, my
hey, let
God.
me know.
right? If you
I
know
got a little
the
knowledge. I know
Master
about them
investor.
indicators.
if you know the sauce, you know.
Right. Hey, make us a stock.
Right. Wholesome stock is crazy.
Be publicly traded.
That'd be cool. Wholesome coin.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
crypto.
somebody inflate that. Somebody just talked about that on a couple podcasts.
Yeah.
But
We'll cash out at $1.
do y'all think TikTok is coming back like for good, or is this just like a temporary thing?
Man,
I think it is here. I think it's not going anywhere.
yeah, I think the kids they're gonna still be on the TikTok. They're gonna make the TikToks. Yeah.
For the fact that I think that it was resolved so quickly, it kind of feels like it was just a stunt.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So that's kind of why I'm like, no, I think it's going to be back to our scheduled regular TikTok. I think it's weird
Yeah.
as heck.
I kind of wanted it to go away.
Yeah.
I just want a reckoning. I want to start anew, even playing field.
What, Red Note?
Red Note?
No, I'm not going to no freaking Red Note.
You're
not learning
Let's
Mandarin.
No.
No.
They're gonna be like, yes, we do own your likeness. And
Exactly.
literally
and
everything.
your fourth baby.
And everything, bro.
Oh, and by the way, we going to war.
Yeah.
And you gotta fight it.
Bro,
Tomorrow.
no cap. I definitely told a friend of mine who signed up for Red Note. I was like, you may have to fight, some battles you were not prepared for, bro.
Listen.
Are y'all just trolling? Is this just a...
Bro, we don't
Did
know.
you read the terms of service,
and
bro? You better-
conditions
do you
are in
have Red Note?
Mandarin.
Ever read the terms of service?
Do you have
Did you
Red
sign
Note?
up for Red Note?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
then you're
God.
But you guys...
We're losing Zach.
No.
Oh,
I didn't.
Also, they might be in Mandarin, so no, I
They
wouldn't
literally
have been able
are
to
in
read
Mandarin.
them.
But
They're-
even in America, have you read the terms? We probably sold our shit a couple times.
A couple times.
Then
Over.
you don't know because we just Facebook, MySpace.
Definitely on that
ooh.
P5.
Absolutely.
You're right.
Not a truth.
Potentially, but at
No doubt.
least you have the cultural awareness a little bit more to like. I feel like the
If one
reason why
person
we
did
don't
all
read
of
it
us, that's
is
crazy.
because we know that. Well, we
I thought we
know.
were just lazy.
No,
No,
it's,
that's
I mean,
just
yeah, that's
absurd.
absolutely why. But it's also conjunction with the fact that like we have a culture that we're comfortable and aware of, and there's probably laws that we're assuming that there's laws there that are
where they
going
can't
to
have my kid.
be like exactly. Whereas like when it's a completely foreign nation with a completely different culture, like we don't know what's okay there and what's not.
And that's the whole reason for the TikTok crap anyway.
Yeah, technically speaking, yeah. If it's true.
Whatever.
The TikTokians.
Really weird though. Really weird, really strange.
Yeah, they trying to regulate what's on there, bro. It's gonna be, who knows, bro.
Really annoying.
Ooh. Let like a Red Note. They should do a
Definitely not.
they should do a commercial.
S-A-G-E.
Yeah, with Sage the Gemini.
They get Sage the Gemini. That'd be crazy, bro.
Oh, weird. And did they even end up selling it?
No,
Nah.
No,
I think it's...
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
What? What was the point? What was the reason?
What was the reason?
No, dude.
So Zuckerberg can
And-
get one up.
I'm sorry.
man,
To further your point of why I wanted it to just end is like, I'm tired of the back and forth. If it's gonna go,
Yeah, I was like, can we just shut up?
just do it, and I can move on with my life. Y'all can shut up. We can go on to the next monster of the week, and we can move on. I'm just saying. It'd just be so much going on. I'd be like, bro, I don't care. I don't care.
Then I
no
heard the
more.
comments was turned off. The comments turned on. You can't upload.
Yeah, they're
you
still
can't
like
use
slowly
some
kind of bringing back some of the
features.
full. Yeah.
I don't know. They just booting up my profile of all the information they stole. Apparently,
Me personally, I was just plotting. I was like, whatever is new, I'm hitting that hard. If they dancing on there, I'm dancing with them. Like, I'm not missing the wave around. Bro.
plotting hard.
I was.
I said if I gotta hit a backflip, I'm doing the backflip.
doing it.
I didn't capitalize on Vine. Didn't capitalize on TikTok.
He
but
said
this
his
next
he
one-
said,
But this next one,
Threads.
but the Red Note.
No one's on
No.
Threads, bro.
Still.
Everybody hates
Yeah.
Threads.
Everyone hates it.
nah, text
I've been considering getting it.
text socials are different.
Threads is like Threads is like a weird hybrid of Twitter and LinkedIn. Like everybody on Threads is just like, I just want to connect. Let's start a thread for all of the Detroit artists
I
and blah
swear
blah
to
blah
God,
blah. I'm
bro.
like,
Yeah, we're not Twitter. We're not Twitter.
but like, can
You
y'all-
say, but you
can y'all
keep
just
doing Twitter stuff.
chill. Like
we're not Twitter.
I don't know, it's
I
weird.
don't want to connect with you,
Threads doesn't have identity.
Stop
Yet.
bringing the
Troy
freaky
said, I
stuff
want to
over
kick it
here.
with you, skate with you.
Nathan.
Yeah, nah.
Need to get on that Blue Sky,
What was that?
the Twitter by the guy that made Twitter.
So he, like,
sold
made
it. Yeah,
Blue
Why
what?
didn't he just keep it?
Blue Sky.
Man had bills to pay, huh?
Had to ask him. Yeah, I don't know.
Rent was due.
Hey, man.
But yeah, he went, or at least him or some people that were part of OG Twitter made a new one.
Is it any better?
I have no knowledge, but I would like to find out. So I will, report back.
You'll be our
looking at it
scout.
now.
We gotta see.
I'm on it.
Check
It
the
look-
skies.
It looks just like Twitter.
You feel me? I'm on it right now.
See, I'm finna join Blue Sky, man.
Oh.
Go be a star over
I ain't gonna lie.
Right? He said it's my
gave
time.
me hope.
Go
He
be a
said it's my
big
time
fish
to
in a
shine.
little pond. Man.
All right.
That's what's up. How long this? How long this been out?
People were talking about it pretty recently.
Yeah, just recently.
I'm on that.
Nobody hitting the K yet, so you're
Nobody.
good. So you're good, bro.
Right, the clout.
You could be the first. You could be the first person with 1,000. Like what is it? Followers? Is it?
Yeah, they might even call it something different. Clouds
Right.
than the blue sky, raindrops.
Only if you start today.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, y'all is on that. You know how he get down.
Yeah, you're not even on Twitter, bro, or X.
You know,
Man.
I be sending you stuff. I be like, oh yeah, I be forgetting. You're not gonna see it.
my
You'll never
profile
see
still
it.
on there.
He'll never see it.
No, but you know, you're there in spirit, bro.
So we say, oh yeah, in the chat.
And in Instagram, it's just like hit or miss.
You know,
Man, I swear.
Bro. I be sending stuff to you directly. He just did he even?
No way.
I'll be like, I thought it was funny.
every
It was
time
real.
I
It
go
was
look
real
and it'd be
specific.
like 3 things. I'd be like, damn, these all heat too. It's funny. It's like,
That's funny.
Well,
will TikTok be gone?
find out
Tune
on the
in
next
next time
episode.
on
We don't.
Wholesome
We not gonna know
Podcast.
that either.
We ain't got no control.
Right? Do not ask us for
Hey,
that.
we gonna say the wholesome
Feels-
house gonna be here next
Feels
week.
up to
though.
me. But yeah. I'm gonna start off. Go ahead and sign out. Thank you guys for 125. It was lit. It's gonna be great. They'll see you in 2 weeks for 126 and any other fun things we do. Hop on that Twitch. I'll be on that Twitch.
Yeah.
Ben is also, as always, on that Twitch. Zach is also on that Twitch, and John as well. Listen, we be on that Twitch. You dig? So yeah, March, feeling good. I'm out. I'm ready to go to bed. Bye. I'll see you later.
Wavy J signing out too. By the time y'all see this, it'll be 27-year-old Wavy J actually.
Hey.
So, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with it.
Don't
Hey.
evolve
You
the
know what I'm
wrong
saying?
way.
For my B-Day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Continue to support our gaming channel, our Twitch, all the fun stuff we do, man. You know, y'all stay warm. If you in the Midwest, you know. So, yeah.
Man Lane signing out. We gone.
Zebra signing out. Catch y'all on the next one.
Yeah.